Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am here today to share with you all. I had recently, well not recently, early in the summer, I had noticed that there was a bump on my ring finger, and I thought it was a pimple, maybe a wart, I have no idea, but I picked at it because I'm a picker. And anyway, I went to go, like, it eventually has healed, but I went to go see the nurse at work today, and she had said that it's probably scar tissue that's just going to take some time to basically go away. And so basically to get my ring on daily is a chore, and I hate it, but I love to wear my ring, so I force it on there. But she thinks that with me giving it that pressure daily, it's not really healing, and it just looks swollen. Anyway, so long story shorter, I was wanting to make myself a ring to wear in place of this. I was talking to my husband about this, and you know, he had given me a birthstone, he had given me a ring with my birthstone in it right before, like, I think right before we got engaged. And so I used to wear that on this finger, and then now I'll wear it on this finger every now and then, especially during my birthday month. But anyway, so I was thinking maybe I'll wear that. And he was like, why don't you just wear a ring that you have made in the past? And so I figured, what a great idea. And so I wanted to share that with you all. So during the time of COVID, I was running a lot. It was just a way for me to get a lot of stress out. And so instead of wearing my ring when I ran, because I am a klutz, and we do have sidewalks in my neighborhood, but they're not evenly straight. So because tree stumps, like we have one in our front yard where the tree root was just growing and growing and like rising up the pavement. So anyway, so needless to say, I would fall from time to time. And you never want to fall with your wedding ring on, because it's just, you know, I just never want to do that. So anyway, I thought, wouldn't it be fun to just make a ring for myself that I could wear while I'm running? Because I don't know about you all, but I love to wear my wedding ring. I always love to have something on this hand. And whether others recognize it or not, I just like to have my ring on. So I had made these during that time. And I had put a few in my shop during that time as well. And then I have since taken them down. But I thought I would basically have you guys just hang out with me as I make myself a ring and figure out what I want to make for a style. So like basically the pattern that I basically followed, I cannot think of the name of the tutorial, but I will leave a link in it. But basically I had learned how to make this bracelet from Off the Beaten Path, and I basically followed this simple style into a ring, because basically the way you started is that you start with 3 beads and then you just add 2 more beads to add the rows. So I've made a ton of these when I started learning this process. I mean, these are so fun and easy, and like the color galore is just amazing. So anyway, I had made these. Ooh, and that was not supposed to happen. And that has not happened, but apparently I just lost a bead. Okay, so I need to fix that one. Sorry about that. That was not supposed to happen. That's why I really try to secure these really, really good. And also another reason why I took these out of my shop was I like to work with these beads because these do not wear off. And obviously with, you know, day-to-day lotions, wash your hands, these ones, I love these beads, but they eventually wear off. So I was on the hunt to find beads that I could use that were, you know, like a decent quality. No, they're not, it's custom jewelry, but I still want it to look nice. So I just took them out for the time period. But anyway, I thought you guys can hang out with me as I figure out what I want to do. And I think I know what I want to do, but there's a bead store down the street from me that I love to get most of my beads when I can, unless I am going to shop online. So here's one of them. This is, I don't know, maybe not be able to see this that well, but this is blue. It's supposed to, probably can't see that well, but this is a blue. Do I have a piece of, let's see if you can see this on here. So that's blue. I don't think I'm going to do that, but I had bought a bunch of different ones when I was doing this whole process. Here's another blue one as well. It kind of reminds me of the shape, kind of reminds me of like a cough drop. So there's that. I also had bought these probably like years before I decided to make those. So green for being peridot as my birthstone color, and of course pink being my favorite color. I've yet to make a ring out of this, but I don't know if I want a ring out of this on my wedding finger. So, but that's a fun one. And then I think what I have, I think that this one's a different one. So this one's like a citrine, I guess. And I thought that this was the same color, but they're not. Which I don't know if I want that one on it either. So, and then there's us with white, because I thought white would be obviously a great one, a fun one, because the whole purpose with these, what I thought about was for working out, but also say you're traveling and I don't know, going like overseas or whatever, maybe you don't want to wear your ring, or you know, put it in the safe in the hotel, whatever. So you can just, so these I think are just inexpensive, but still fun. So I was thinking this one, or there's also this clear, and these are volcano glass coin. So, I don't know. So there's those, but I was thinking these I'd actually used when I made some 4th of July rings a few years ago, but I might use this. And I think the best part with these is that you can, it's finding the base of the beads to use, because there's so many to choose from. So I pulled out a few that I've had, like I have bags and bags of stuff that I really need to figure out what I want to do with. I was thinking this pink, just for because I love pink. So I was thinking that, or I also love this. I know what the name of it is right now, and it is drawing a blank on me. It's not Dalmatian, but it reminds me of a Dalmatian. There's this, or there's also this one as well, which is not, I don't know if you can see that, but do you see like the different swirls within it? And I cannot think of what this is either. But basically, when you make these, you want to work with a 3mm or 4mm beads, because that will work for your hands. And obviously, if you're not a texture person, but if you just don't like certain things like that, like a wedding band is obviously more smooth. This, you know, is going to have a, I can't even think of the word right now, but basically it's just gonna, you know, if you don't mind it, it's fun to have. So I think what I'm going to do, I do like the idea of this white, but I also like the idea of the clear. And now I just need to decide. because you can make these any way that you want, and I do think that they are fun, and I would love to bring these back to my shop if people were interested. I think that that would look great as well. So there's that. Or there's that. I kind of like the idea of that. I like this white, but I feel like it's too white. So let me see. So there's that. I don't know if that would look good together. So that goes away. I think that would look really great together too. That might actually do really good. And what I could do is see these ones. If you're going to mix them, you want to make sure that the beads, because like I did with this one, there's two different colors in here. So if you mix them, you want to make sure the beads are the same size. So like I said, you could do 3mm or 4mm. But you know what? I think that might be fun to just do something a little different. Maybe have that be the outside and that be the center. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. See, sometimes for me, I love to create, but for me, it's the fun of I cannot think of my words right now. It's the fun of getting things together. But let me go get a couple of bags for these because I did not think about that when I pulled these out. So that way when I cut them, they're not flying everywhere. So, well, these aren't the bags I was wanting. I like the these size bags because they can just hold a lot more. But these will do for now. And I haven't made one of these in a while, so bear with me as I go through the process. Where is my string? Here's my string. So I will have to fix those later. Okay, so, and for these, I just use a 5mm strand of stretch cord and beading needles. And what I do for me is, I think I do about 20 inches just to have enough room. I haven't done one of these in a while, so this is going to be interesting because I want to do the different colors. What would be a good end? Oh, that's perfect. I must have already used these before. I always try whenever I buy a string of beads. I don't know about you, but I don't like things to go flying, so I always try to keep them on the string for as long as I can, but have them in a bag in case they do come loose. And then I've done these. When I was doing them, I knew exactly how many to do, but since I'm going to use these as an outer, oops, see, I just didn't want so many flowing everywhere. Just to make sure I have enough. Okay, so there's that. And then, so see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that was 8, 16, 9, 25. Okay. And this one is why is this one? Okay, so that one's not a there. Okay. Do I want? Okay. So we'll need none of these ones because this is going to go in the center. Like, I feel like these are the same, but I feel like some of them are a little bit same size. So do, and you probably can't tell the difference that these are pink, but sorry, that's not in view. So here's my pink ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So like I said, you probably cannot tell. I'm usually doing this in like a little tray, but right now I'm doing it here. Okay, so I have my bead, I have my big bead, and then my strings. And basically this is just, I'm just gonna have you guys hang out with me as I bead this on. Beaded all of my beads on, and because I've done this, like I said before, I know my ring size. Well, not my ring size per se, but I know like how many rows I need to do for these. I swear, I feel like the white ones are like a 3 and the middle are a 4mm, and that's totally okay. I guess you just want to keep it even. So what I'm going to do before I tie this off, or before I combine it, to make sure that I am doing, we will put this together. And pretty sure that this is the way that I want it to be. Okay, this is gonna be hard to do with a video for you guys, but basically I want to make sure that this basically fits my finger the way that I want it to, and basically it does. So so now what I'm going to do, and it doesn't matter which is which, like I told you, this is a quick, and once you have it down, like if these were just simple straight colors, this would have not taken as long. But it's basically the same process of the pattern I was telling you about from Off the Beaten Path, which I will leave a link to if that's something that you guys want to try. I think that is what got me into beading, probably when I did it maybe the first time, like 8 years ago, I think. So now what I want to do, seeing it goes over that bump without any issues is what I wanted. So see, you can see, and it's clear. Where was that white one that I had done? It was, oh, see, so I'm just comparing it, wondering, should I have done the white? But I just think you just can't see it in the video, but I think I like it with the clear. So all I'm gonna do is tie it off now and be done with it. And like this one where it busted, ugh, this probably have made this like 8 years ago. So it has, I mean, I've worn this a lot since, especially during the holidays is when I will wear that one, or if I'm, you know, have something black on. Okay. So what I want to do, because I want it to be tight and not getting loose, is just going through these beads. And then what we will do is, wondering, it doesn't matter which ones you put these through, but see, and sometimes it gets a little hard to put these through multiple ones. So now what I will do is before I tie it off, I will add string to this one. You know what? Let me undo that. So you want this to try to be as even as possible, but obviously as I was doing it, it has gotten uneven. It will get there eventually. Okay. Okay. So then I'm going to put it through here. Sometimes it can get a little tough to do that. And then before I do that again, what I want to do, because I'm trying to think. I like to knot it. And I like to do it so it's not seen. But sometimes you can't help that. And usually, like when I do pieces, I will, like something with a knot, I will knot it and then like leave it alone for a couple days and just see, because that's what I definitely did a lot in the beginning because I didn't trust myself and I was afraid that the piece was going to come apart and I didn't want that to happen. So, and that's also why I give myself 20 inches, because if you go any smaller, you just may not have enough space to do what you need to do. And if this goes through, I will be thrilled. Oops. Okay, perfect. See, and sometimes what I do, because that will happen, I'll get that through there. Oh. Nope. There we go. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but this is the way I do it. And then we are going to push that through. And as I push that through, I'm going to pull more out over here so that nothing gets so loose as I'm doing this. Did it all come through the right way? Please tell me it did. Okay, perfect. And this is when I will get a thicker, oops, thicker plier, not a thicker plier, but you will be surprised what you can fit through the small size beads, but that's why I work with the 5mm, not the 8, because I do find the 8 a little bit hard sometimes to tie and to stay tied. But as you can see, I do not want this to come apart. I want it to stay super duper tight, and then I'll just do it right there just to give it a little bit more to see. So what I will do is cut this off. I just usually try to and that's it. So what do you think? I think it's perfect for a simple style to add to a ring. Like, you can make these any color combinations, obviously, like I showed you earlier, but I think they're so cute. And that's what I'll be wearing for the next few weeks while this scar tissue goes down. And since I won't be putting my ring on and off, I won't be aggravating this part, and because it's stretchy, I can just roll it on and roll it off. So that's it. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.